We cannot learn without pain. We live in deeds, not years, in thoughts, not breaths, in feelings, not in figures on a dial. We should count time by heart throbs. He most lives who thinks most, feels the noblest, acts the best. We make war that we may live in peace. We must be neither cowardly nor rash, but courageous. Whosoever is delighted in solitude is either a wild beast or a god. We praise a man who feels angry on the right grounds and against the right persons and also in the right manner at the right moment and for the right length of time. To the query, "What is a friend?" his reply was a single soul dwelling in two bodies. Why is it that all those who have become eminent in philosophy, politics, poetry, or the arts are clearly of an atrabilious temperament, and some of them to such an extent as to be affected by diseases caused by black bile? Wicked men obey from fear, good men, from love. Wishing to be friends is quick work, but friendship is a slow ripening fruit. Wit is educated insolence. You will never do anything in the world without courage. It is the greatest quality of the mind next to honor. You must not demand the reason either in all things alike, because in some it is sufficient that the fact has been well demonstrated. Men are not justified by calling those actions involuntary, which are done by reason of anger or lust. The man who is truly good and sensible bears all fortunes, we presume, becomingly, and always does what is noblest under the circumstances. Happiness belongs to the class of things precious and final. Are we then to call no man happy while he lives, and, as Solon would have us, look to the end? And again, if we are to maintain this position, is a man then happy when he is dead? For to constitute happiness, there must be, as we have said, complete virtue and a complete life. What makes a man a sophist is not his faculty, but his moral purpose. Rhetoric may be defined as the faculty of observing in any given case the available means of persuasion. Those who have been wronged, or believe themselves to be wronged, are terrible, for they are always looking out for their opportunity. People who are afflicted by sickness or poverty or love or thirst or any other unsatisfied desires are prone to anger and easily roused. Every art, and every science reduced to a teachable form, and in like manner every action and moral choice, aims, it is thought, at some good. By human excellence we mean not that of man's body but that of his soul, for we call happiness a working of the soul. But what kind of things one ought to choose instead of what, it is not easy to settle, for there are many differences in particular instances. The arousing of prejudice, pity, anger, and similar emotions has nothing to do with the essential facts, but is merely a personal appeal to the man who is judging the case.